Hi folks, welcome again to another episode of the Ribaya Show. On our show today, we have a very prominent personality from Mumbai. He happens to be the president of Islam Gymkhana, ex-MLA, ex-chairman of MHADA, and the list goes endless. First of all, introduction to you with Mr. Yusuf Abrahani. So welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Welcome.
I've been observing that the people, the congressmen of Maharashtra, I think they have put their eyes shut. Their eyes are closed. When I'm talking about Maharashtra elections, I'm talking about the heads of the state like the Mumbai Observer for Congress, the President of Congress. They haven't given tickets to all the people who had to be given. So this is my observation that Congress has been very, very ruthless, this time in terms of ticket distribution. Do you agree with this?
See, because of the alliance compulsion, we had to adjust because Mr. Rahul Gandhi has, time and again said that we should work with the different parties who are secular and we should try to form a secular government. So that's why there was a compulsion to go with UBT and Sharad Pawar NCP. So that's why we got less seats. I think either we failed in bargain or, I know more thing that Baikala, Bandra East and Warsaw, these seats were declared by UBT without consulting the Congress party or party leaders. So after they have declared the seats, it was difficult to convince them to withdraw. So that was the difficulty. Our party leaders tried their best. Mr. Nana Patole, Mrs. Varsha Gaikwad, they tried their best to convince UBT. But our objection is that Baikala, we have got 42% Muslim votes. And even if that seat is not given to Muslims or to Congress, then it is very difficult to convince the people from that area that suppose now we have got MP Arvind Sawant, now you get UBT MLA. So for 40-50 years, you will not get any Muslim MLA from that area.
There are certain seats and there are certain candidates who are short winners. And as a journalist, my personal observation, there are 3 to 4 people who were short winners for Congress were denied ticket. One is Mr. Yusuf Abrahani. And the latest one is someone who left Congress after proving his legacy for 40 years. That is Ravi Raja. Now, 2 days back, he happens to be the vice president of BJP. So if such scenarios take place, God save the Congress. My observation is this, that this gentleman who's sitting besides me should have been given a ticket. He's a short winning candidate from here with our observation. How do you feel on the denial? I don't know what's happening in MVA. I don't know what's happening with the Congress.
See, I was very sure of getting ticket also and winning by a huge margin because I had done a lot of work. From last 30 years, I have been doing lots and lots of social activities.
Absolutely.
And every nook and corner of entire Mumbai, people know me because I have been MLA earlier. I was corporator. I was chairman of MHADA. Now I am president of very prestigious Islam Gymkhana. I have got more than 25,000 people who regularly visit Gymkhana and who are very close to Gymkhana. But after the decision of the alliance to give this ticket to UBT, I think there is so much uneasiness and unhappiness throughout the constituency that I think it will be a setback for UBT because people are not willing to vote for UBT. And that's why there was a call given by all the social organization, NGOs, that we should boycott UBT just because of 2-3 seats. But ultimately, better sense prevail. We want the alliance to win. We want Mahavikas Party to form the government. Now, suppose Congress was contesting 30 seats from Bombay. Now we are contesting only 11. And out of 11, if you percentage of winning, I think suppose if you win 5 seats or 6 seats, still it will affect the alliance altogether. You should have won more than 25 seats from Bombay. Muslims are not happy throughout Maharashtra. Not only in Mumbai. In other parts of Maharashtra also Muslims are not happy. Where there are 35% Muslim, 40% Muslim, you don't give a ticket to Muslim. Now suppose if you just go through the history, we were 14%, we were 12%. Our share was 9% in parliament. Now we are 14.5%. Our share is 4%.
So, bhai, I would like to ask you that, first of all, our observation about Congress, a party who does something positive in particular state becomes so overconfident that it gives a deaf ear to the remaining part of the country. This is what my observation is. It's a grand old party. When I say it's a grand old party, it's more than 100 years old. Do you think that the people and the heads who are there in Delhi, senior level, they are not that smart and street smart to organize and see things what is happening in Maharashtra?
See, I'll tell you one thing. Mr. Rahul Gandhi ji, he has time and again said that we should go with the alliance. We should go with the smaller secular parties. Now, this is known by everybody. So the pressure is put on Congress to concede more and more seats to other parties.
Okay.
That's why they are taking advantage. Now, Congress is a very prominent party in Maharashtra. If you see the result of MP election,
Yes.
we have got more than 20 seats. So now, after getting such a huge number of seats, if you concede seats in assembly, so definitely number of people going to assembly will be less from Congress. So chances of formation of government is also less. So that was brought to the notice of party high command, but there was a lot of pressure from different NCP, Sharad Pawar, UBT, Shiv Sena. So that's why we are in such a helpless position now.
So you mean to say that Congress has compromised when it talks to MVA, when it talks to the Congress alliance, the UBT and the NCP? Do you think that Congress has compromised?
Definitely,
It shouldn't have done
Rajasthan, definitely they should have not done. Rajasthan, we suffered because the smaller parties went against Congress. Karnataka, same thing happened. Haryana also same thing happened. Haryana, we were supposed to win, but ultimately at the end we lost very badly. So that was the impact of going with the alliance and giving preference and prominence to smaller parties. They could not succeed. So now we should change the strategy. We should contest all the elections. Then only we can come up.
The calculations of Mr. Yusuf Abrahani are 100% correct. And that is because of his wisdom, experience, and the kind of knowledge he has. He knows the concept of mathematics. Besides that, he also happens to be a lawyer. In his chamber, I can see books like, you have the criminal manual. He's a very, see, these are the books which are there, which you don't find in any such places. You've got the code of conduct for civil. So he knows. He's that guy who understands the dynamics of Indian politics. यूसुफ भाई, इस बार भी जिस तरह से द वे द टिकट्स हैव बीन डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड अमंग्स द मुस्लिम्स, अब आप ये देखिए, कोई परसेंटेज बढ़ा नहीं, जैसे आपने बताया था। उद्धव ठाकरे ने वर्सोवा सीट से अगेंस्ट मुस्लिम कैंडिडेट AIM हारून को खड़ा कर दिया। फिर थोड़ा सा डायनेमिक्स शिफ्ट करके देखते हैं तो ऐसा सुनने में आ रहा है कि नवाब मलिक के सामने अबू आसिम आजमी साहब को खड़ा कर दिया। ये मुसलमानों के साथ क्या हो रहा है?
I'll tell you, it is a very planned strategy. Abu Hashim is a sitting MLA from Shivaji Nagar. They have pitted Nawab Malik against Abu Hashim Azmi so that he should lose. So one MLA goes. Similarly, in the area of Anushakti Nagar, they were given ticket to Sana Malik, daughter of Nawab Malik. So again, their seat is in difficulty because of NCP has put a candidate there, Fahad Ahmad. So suppose that is the same thing I said, that Muslim MLA should increase. The people, more and more Muslim MLAs should go in the assembly. But here the case is different. There is a huge competition among Muslim politicians. Everybody who is in power, everybody has got some prominence in the party. He wants that no other Muslim should come. If you are brilliant, if you are intelligent, if you are a very vocal and well-known person, so that person is prevented from entering the political fray or getting some prominence or getting in assembly, because ultimately they are scared. Now, because of this issue, BJP has gained power, because they are trying to attract Hindus towards them by speaking against Muslim, by doing various acts against Muslims. We know everybody, hate speech are there, hate speech are given. If they give the hate speech, no action is taken. If somebody from Muslim says something wrong, immediately is arrested and put in jail. Now, a lot of people have joined this alliance because of fear. Even the government which is formed, this present government, Eknath Shinde Sahab, he broke the Shiv Sena and went there. Even Ajit Pawar, he broke NCP, Sharad Pawar and went there. So these are all games of agencies, money, power, and
What are your predictions in forthcoming elections?
Earlier it was predicted that Mahavikas will get absolute majority.
Absolutely.
Now the fight has become very intense, and now you can't predict anything. But we will be working for the Mahavikas party.
There was this narrative that it's going to be a very comfortable scenario for MV in coming elections. But the schemes like Ladli Behan and all that stuff, I think that has also damaged the MVA's
Yeah,
thought
I think
process.
people understand that these schemes are brought 2 months, 1 month before the elections just to attract voters.
But money has gone.
Money has gone,
Of the
but they know that after 2 months they will lose the election very badly. So this money is coming for 2 months. But our constitution, our manifesto clearly says that whatever schemes they have implemented, that are part of our manifesto. Even we will do same thing, but on the contrary, we'll increase the money. We'll increase the money, and other benefits will be given to the people of Maharashtra. That schemes are already in place. Our government comes in power, you will see that people will be given more, facilities. Now, regarding the, you see the price of oil, you see the price of petrol and diesel, you see the price of gas. It has increased manifold. So these have gone down to the people. They know that when Congress was in power, it was 300, now it is 1200. So these all factors are working on the ground because people know that these schemes are brought just before the election to attract to take their votes.
okay. We'll ask him the last question since he's also an advocate and lawyer by profession, and he's the one who understands law. The money which they are giving under the scheme of Ladli, is it legal? From where is this money coming and where is it going? It's the, I don't know, it's the state exchequer which is giving the money, some 5,000 crores.
Definitely, it has come.
So do you think it's a very refined form of an electoral bond?
No. I think it should be considered as a corrupt practice.
It's a corrupt practice.
Corrupt practice, because if matter goes to court, they will come to the conclusion that just before the election.
You mean to say it's a bribe for vote?
Yeah, definitely. See, nobody has challenged this. Suppose if you go to court and challenge this, I think some petitions are pending in High Court regarding this. Now, suppose if you put so much burden on the state exchequer, ultimately other things will be affected very badly. Na? You can't carry out various works which you have proposed. The money goes to this particular scheme. Then in a lot of other things, the money will not be there, and we are in debt also. We are in a huge debt. So just to succeed in election, just to attract voters, giving false promise to them and taking their votes, and then subsequently closing the scheme, the people know this is bound to happen because there is no money with the state government. They can't continue the scheme after election. That is what we feel. So people will know that just after the election, the scheme will end. It will come to an end.
That was Yusuf Abrahani Saab speaking his heart out, sharing his agony, sharing his reluctance, sharing his experiences, sharing his wisdom. I want Congress or MVA. It's high time to wake up now. Yusuf Saab, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.